Yeah, daybreak. We usually fill in about an hour, so this took a little bit, but that's okay. It was fun talking to everybody. Now I'm sure everybody's like, "Hey, let's look at the cards." You know what I'm going for first? I'm going for a box of Select because that's what I haven't. And this one, since I told you I had a local card shop owner guy, a local card shop guy, Sawich. Everyone Sawich, I could do that. There's Sawich. He was just dumping these. I saw him. He was selling them for $135, and then I told him he shouldn't put stickers on everything, but he was selling them for $135, and then I picked him up for $100. So I'm glad he took the loss. So I appreciate that, and I haven't opened up a Select in a long time, so I'm pretty excited. Now remember, there's 3 drivers left. If that 101 Ty Gibbs show up, maybe I will. Auction it off here, so don't go anywhere. And good luck. I got everything all set. Good luck here. I forgot how Select was. Didn't keep the cards very well. Hold on, I'm a counter. We gotta make sure we have all our cards. 6 and 6. Yes. All right, good luck. Let's get started. I got, let me just make sure we got the penny sleeves ready to go, my Diet Coke ready to go. All right, good luck. How about opening up some Select? How are we feeling here? I'm pretty excited. We're going to do another, same thing. Hold on. Oh, Numpcham, what do you got? On a blaster. See, I can't get any blasters. Well, I mean, I could go to Walmart, I know that, but what'd you get? What'd you get at a blaster? See, this is where the, you know how they say the on average you get 2 autographs in Select, you get 1 autograph in Donruss, okay? In a blaster, the slingshot. Congrats, Numpcham. Hey, I'd love to see that. Okay, congratulations, Numpcham. That is amazing. Okay, I think when I was doing a little research, I think, and I can show everybody. If you want, send me a direct message. I can post it on the screen here. Oh, wow. Congratulations. That's a great pull. All right. While he's messaging us that, let's get started here. One second. The autofocus, that's on the list of things to check. But my autofocus, it takes too long to refocus itself. So I'm going to manually set it for my focal point here. I don't know, it's kind of anal, I understand, but the back could be a little blurry, but there we go. That'll be a little nicer picture. We don't have to worry about autofocus. All right, we got J-Mac to start off. There's Danica. How about a white Josh Williams? There's our first nice one. If you're new here, you don't have to watch me penny sleeve everything. I'm gonna take care of that off camera. Here's John Hunter on our inserts. And again, anal, but let me move. I'm going to turn the lights off here because I don't like that glare. That glare bothers me. I tried to set up all the lights so there is no glare on anything. Because cards are shiny cards. Let me take a look. I'll show everybody here. We just started. Let me see here. I could post that for everybody. Congratulations on that. That's amazing. That's a great pull. Hold on here. Let me grab that. Let me add it. See, I've been playing around here, so I should be able to do this. Take a look. Hold on. I'm going to shrink this down for you. Or just grab it and put it right there in the middle of the screen. Very nice. Look at that. Wow, congratulations. Oh, sorry. Can't do that. Congratulations. That's a sweet card. Here's the back of it. looks like a little kid too. Ah, congratulations. Very nice. Yeah, I don't think they have numbers on those. Hey, and did you look? I mean, I'm sure you put it in your PC, but I wonder how much that's worth. I have not seen one yet. There's Tony Stewart. That's a pit road, right? Ooh. Yeah, pit road on there. And then we got Lawless Ellen. We have Connor Quapple. And how about a blue Raj Kruth? Okay. If we, as in Chris Buescher, so I'm going to check that. Raj Kruth, these are the blue, remember, it's been a while, but these are out of 199. I posted all the drivers, so I think, now, it may not be showing up on the sold, but it is sold because I posted all the drivers, and that Whatnot, when you do, the Whatnot database does get a little wonky because I don't see, can you see it if Taco Truck? Yeah, I don't see him in the sold list, but I know I posted everything, so I'm sure he's sold already. The only ones that haven't sold is Richard Childress. We got Sage, and then Ty Gibbs. So yeah, it's doing a search on the Whatnot database does get a little messy here and there. But yeah, I'm sorry, but he is sold. Here's in Fuego, little Darrell Waltrip. All right, here's your first Ryan Blaney. There's your first high number. Okay, a nice little Ryan Blaney. This is number 268. See, Select is got a nice look. Cole Custer. Here is Daniel Hemrick. We have Amarola right there. And probably the autograph. Yes, it is. There's our first auto. A little Taylor Gray. We got the Taylor Gray auto. Those we will sleeve right away for you. We get a few of these. Little Taylor Gray. How about it? It's not, this one's not numbered, just a regular base auto here. There you go. Congrats, a nice Taylor Gray auto. Let's keep going. KK. We got Dale. There's our Dale base. Ryan Newman. And how about a Ryan Truex? How about a tie-dye? These are out of 25. 13 out of 25. Haven't opened these up. Oh, good call, good call. Let me get that out of the way. 13 out of 25 on a little tie-dye. Ryan Truex. That's not too bad. There's our low number of the night. And just for fun, I'm putting this in the fire right up here. We'll move that, and just because I want to do it. There is, oh, a little too far away. There you go. There's our fire camera. I just like to play around with the fire camera because it's been a little bit trying to get that. I had to do a little chat GTP also to try to get that fire in the background. Congrats, congrats. A nice Ryan Truex. And how about Michael McDowell? Michael McDowell, American Pride. Kyle Larson. Pit Road. Alan Kolwicki. Christian Eckes. There is a red Tony Stewart. Red, remember, is out of $2.99. Oh, I'm sorry. My fault. $149. And Bobby Labonte, there is the Sparks. The memorabilia. It's been a while. I'm going to do a deep dive into 2025 Select. I'll post a video on that, so please check that out. If you're watching on Facebook right now, don't forget to follow because I'm going to do a deep dive into 2025 Select. Uh, yeah, Ryan Truex has sold. There's Connor Mosek Pit Road. Yeah, for some reason, um, it's tough. There Ryan Truex has sold, but when I search, I agree. When I search Ryan Truex, it doesn't show up. But yeah, all the drivers are sold except for those three that you see in auction right now. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why it doesn't show up. I got burned on that one time. We couldn't find somebody, and so I sold them again. And then when I printed out the sales sheet, it was sold twice. So I had to, eat a little crow there and apologize. But yeah, all the drivers are posted. So if you don't see them here, I don't sell anywhere else. Nothing off Whatnot for me. So they are sold, and that's something else that's I'm gonna put that on the list. Maybe do some email exchange with some of the programmers I was talking to earlier. Josh Williams. Here's the tricolor. There's a tricolor Nick Sanchez. And then a little Heim Time and Fuego. And John Hunter for a Pit Road. There's half a box of Select. That's a good start. We had the autograph Taylor Gray, and low number is Ryan Truex up there. Let's go with the second half of the box, and then maybe we'll do the Dunruss, and then we'll go Prime. We'll play around, just keep grabbing boxes. We'll always end with the NT. That's just fun to end with the National Treasure. Got 2 boxes of Dunruss, 2 boxes of Select, 1 Prime, 1 Prism, 1 National Treasure. To win recap. If you would like any of those drivers, let me know. Now, I to be honest, I didn't see any Ty Gibbs, I didn't any Sage, I didn't see any of those drivers. But I will still. I don't collect either one of those. So if you still want those drivers, just let me know and I'll run those at auction. Sometimes a guaranteed hit, like if a big Ty Gibbs show up, maybe we'll run it. But I have not seen any of them, just to be honest with everybody. So you can still bid on those. Or just let me know. I'll run them right now. I just didn't want to hold up the brake any longer. There's Brendan Jones. A green. Greens are 75. And a Sheldon Creed Blue Sensations. All right, how about Brendan Jones and Nick Sanchez, Corey Heim. Here is another tricolor, Clint Boyer. And Sensations, Chase Elliott. And this is not, toss that out, this is not the current one, Tony B. See, there's a Ty Gibbs. If that motivates you to run Ty Gibbs at auction, I will. How about a little blue Dale Earnhardt? Okay, so you got the Pit Road. This is 175, numbered out of 175. And Sheldon Creed Sensations. Richard Petty Pit Road. Old school Richard Petty. The 43 car. We got Clint Boyer, Sheldon Creed. Here is a Prism or Silver Christian Eckes. Corey LaJoie, American Pride. There is Tyler Reddick, Kevin Harvick, and Bubba Wallace. A maroon, how about a maroon Ross Chastain? And, oh, look, everybody's looking ahead. How about a blue Kevin Harvick? Ooh, that's not too bad. I think let me top load that first. But I think this one is out of 49, if I remember right. It's been a while. This one's out of, number 10. Congrats. Oh, yeah, thank you for the tag. I appreciate that. 10 out of 49. That might replace Ryan Truex up there. I'll still leave him on the Wall of Fame, but there we go. Let's get that centered. I got to put a mark right there for myself. Let's get that centered there. How about a Kevin Harvick blue autograph? Congrats. Very nice. Very nice. That goes in the fire. It's one more little slide over just to center that. Kevin Harvick. Yeah, that. All right, there I'm getting Corey MC. Okay, that's very nice. Corey MC. That was a giveaway also. We can give away Kevin Harvick. How about a nice freebie right there, Corey MC? Thank you so much because you got that one for free. Congrats. Jeb Burton, Austin Hill. See, I really enjoy Select. There's an SVG Silver. And Christopher Bell. This is on your kind of your medium rare one. You don't get many of these. And then one more Kaz Gralla on the pit road. All right, here's another one. I mean, there is your, besides the ones we posted already, there is your inserts, and here's your base. They're about the same. It's about a 50-50 blend between the inserts and base. See, I thought I had everything prepared. Let me get a shoebox here to put the cards in. I don't want them flopping all over the place. It's about a 50-50. That's kind of nice too. You got a lot more inserts and parallels and a lot less base. All right, let's go with the Donruss. Let's grab the Donruss next. We'll do one of those boxes. Here's where the rated rookies are coming in. It'll be interesting to see how the rated rookies are going to be in Select. Now, remember, if you've been stepping out, I know some people are working right now. If you're stepping out, I'm going to post the video on our YouTube channel. Just look up United Sports Cards. And you can always look up the video later. I found it difficult to find, when I buy into people's breaks, to really find the video. It's on the receipt, and then sometimes it doesn't work. So I always record the show, and I'll post the video on our YouTube channel. And again, for some reason, I'm going to ask you to follow. All right, here we're cheating here. We're cheating. I see a little gold right there. Ready? Here's the base. Nobody cares about that. There's Chris Buescher. Purple. Okay, but the dinger is going to help us with, how about a gold Sam Meyer? Get the number here in 1 second. There we go. Let's see. It's okay. We got a Sam Meyer gold optic. It's numbered 7 out of 10. Oh yeah, I'll ship everything. I'm going to ship them all. I just get them on camera. But people are looking at the gold right away. That always is. Here, let me slide that over so you can see it on our wall of fame. Okay, but yeah, people are looking at looking ahead. Okay, but I'll put all the base on camera and I'll ship everything. I always ship everything, but we're not going to spend time talking about those because Daniel Dye. Here's the non-numbered parallel, an optic Todd Gilliland. And then how about a Joey Logano? Here's the holographic, the hollow parallel, numbered out of 199. If anybody wants any of these, I know there's only 2 boxes, but I'd be happy to send you some of those. Get the base on camera. You can always watch on YouTube and pause later if you want to really take a look at those base cards. There's Austin Hill. Okay. Yeah, send me a direct message. If you send me a direct message when I'm sorting tomorrow, probably, and you'll probably get shipping notifications tomorrow. I'll sort through them, and yeah, send me a direct message, and I'll be happy to send you a few. There's Joey Logano. That's the optic, and a Spellbound, the Chase Elliott L in Spellbound. We have the parallel, the non-numbered Lane Riggs. That was Lawless Allen Prism. This is a silver optic. And then William Byron Unleashed. There's a quarter done. We'll do 4 packs at a time here. And then let's go to, let's do the prime after this. All right, good luck. And nice autograph already. The low numbers out of 10. We're going to try to beat that. Here is a William Solwich. Looking really young right there. And then a Josh Berry purple. I do like that optic has a lot more color. That's very enjoyable. That's kind of fun. The purple's out of 50. This is number 50 out of 59. And then a red Sam Myers. Sam Myers showing up big time. That's the memorabilia. And then Connor Zilic for the season highlights. Here is Alan Kulwicki. There's Brad K. Optic. And Alex Bowman, the Unleashed insert. We have Eric Jones. Eric Jones is a silver prism. The Y, the Richard Petty Y. And, how about a non-numbered parallel? Still Connor Zilic, nonetheless. Connor Zilic on the red-blue. Chris Buescher again. This is $2.99. The Reds are at a $2.99. Harrison Burton, that was our first freebie. Harrison Burton, first giveaway. And then a Jeff Gordon, the Race Kings. The holographic ones out of $1.99. All right, how you feeling? How you feeling? I think we're doing pretty well. Got a gold. We got a tie-dye. A nice Kevin Harvick auto. Let's keep going. David Starr. The red-blue. Brett Holmes on your optic. And A.J. Allmendinger, the pedal to the metal. Again, these are very nice. I'm enjoying the memorabilia there. Jesse Love, Coming Attractions. There's your base. Richard Petty, tricolor. Well, not tricolor. These are the red-blue parallel. Matt DiBenedetto, optic. It's an optic silver. And then JJ Unleashed, a little Unleashed Jimmy Johnson right there. We have Brendan Jones as the parallel. Ty Gibbs is your optic. And your insert is Connor Zilic, the Connor Zilic eye. And then Ricky Stenhouse, the Sunny D Man. Sam Meyer. Okay. There's a Sam Meyer red. These are out of 199, 193. This is numbered 193 out of 199. Again, if you're new, I'm going to top load anything under 100 and send that to you. I'll penny sleeve all these major parallels and inserts and stuff. So I will definitely take care of your cards and ship them to you in a timely fashion. Okay, not a problem at all. All right, let's finish up this box. Box number 2 of our 7-box break. We'll finish this up. If you're enjoying everything, remember we're doing another box break tonight. If you're a baseball person, please jump in on that. We got 1/3 of the case. We got 4 boxes of Topps Chrome. And then on Friday, we're doing another one of these, another mixer, another racing mixer. So jump on in there too. There's Jesse Love. Jimmy Johnson optic. And hear about Connor Zilic, the Coming Attractions. Oh, I see a little mojo happening here. Hold on. Jeremy Clements. Ross Chastain is the optic. And Kyle Larson's R. The nice part, I like these have different pictures in too. Right? Different pictures floating around there. And autochrome. Oh, look at that. There you go. Here we go. Hold on one second. Everybody watch the Brendan Poole. Well, there you go for picking up the last $1 pack. You got a Brendan Poole. 18 out of 25. Those late nights, when we were doing Chrome, I'm sorry, Chrome. When we were doing the case breaks of Dunruss, that was a long break. People are like, I think you're losing your voice. That's 6 hours. There you go, the $1 Brennan pull, and you wind up with a nice Mojo or Pandora. We'll call it. That's a Mojo here. Wall of Fame. Now we'll just show that at the end. Anything I top load, I'm going to show at the end. So back-to-back Brennan pulls. And the last, one more Bubba Wallace on the Race Kings. Now we're on the last pack of our first box of Donruss Carson Hocevar. We got Austin Dillon, Optic, and Chase Elliott. There's our Chase Elliott T. And again, take a look. Here is the base stack. And here is your parallels, inserts, besides the stuff I top loaded. Again, not too shabby, right? You're about 50% base, 60% base maybe. So it is, again, it's a nice combination. Well, now we're going to look at the Prism, and that was my complaint. That was my complaint on Prism. I'm still, opening up some Prism because I know people are still working on the Rainbow, but Prism, the ratio is about 75% base. So I think they missed the mark on that. And I'm going to keep talking about it because, I assume Panini is watching my stream. I assume that they're just, going on every word I say. But it's worth to be said because I think they did a disservice to Prism. We need a lot more inserts because inserts were fun to put together. And the bases are nice. I do like the way the Prism looks. A very sharp card, but they needed to have, instead of 4 bases with the color wheel, they needed 15 inserts. So create some variety there. Let's take a look. And again, the Rainbow's fun to put together. I like that. All right, how about Ty Dillon? Okay, Ty Dillon on the Pulsar out of $3.99. There's an Alex Bowman Blue. That's out of $49. Carolina Blue out of $49. That's a nice Alex Bowman. And then there's our insert National Pride. There's Raja. Second. Wait, there is a pre-bid. Oh, let me finish with my handful. Since we went through that, let's finish this. Get all those base on camera. Darryl Waltrip, red. We got Chandler Smith on the silver, and a groovy Christopher Bell. All right, here comes a checkered flag. A checkered flag. That's Michael McDowell. A nice Michael McDowell checkered flag. The Long John Silver card. Remember, those are out of 22. Those are 22 out of 75. Justin Allgaier, blue. And here, another Victory Lane, Tony Stewart, the Mojo out of 25. Let's take a look right there. Out of 25. Sorry, just getting it. Just always 25. Get that taken care of right away. That's a nice Tony Stewart card. I like the action shots. We're going to put that. We'll still on 25, but we'll put that right there. Hold on. We'll put that. Let's move it over here. All right. I do see a pre-bid. And remember, even if you bid now, you get all the... Okay. Can you still hear me? Disconnected, reconnecting. Disconnected, reconnecting. Hold on, did something happen there? I got a message that we went down. Are we back up? I just got a blank. I didn't open anything, but I got a message that said it disconnected and reconnecting. All right, can everybody hear me? Is this, hold on, let's move my hand. All right, my hand's going. That was weird. I wonder what happened there. What time? Let me get the. So we are two. I'm gonna write that down. I will look into the why that happened. That's weird. We are about 2:25, 2 hours and 25 minutes into the stream. That was weird. All right. I was gonna say there's a bid on Ty Gibbs, so I'm gonna run Ty Gibbs. And I appreciate that. You remember, you get all the Ty Gibbs that happened, plus all the ones that are coming up. I'll still do his sudden death because it's still set. Thank you, Archie, for bidding on that. Since he bid on that, but I don't see anything on Sage or Richard Childress, so we're not going to talk about that. But he was interested in that, so I figured let's run that for him. We're only 3 boxes in. That's the first time that ever happened to me. I wonder why that happened. It can't be my internet connection. Being a computer guy, I have a good internet connection at home, even though I have 3 boys and a wife that are on the internet constantly. Got a little glitch in the matrix there. And no one got kicked out. There's still the same amount of people in the stream. That was weird. A lot of bass, a lot of bass. How about Jeff Gordon? Jeff Gordon on the Pulsar. We have a silver Josh Williams. And Dale Earnhardt, pot of gold. Yeah, there you go. 101 incoming. Although my favorite card is the gold pot of gold. We pulled a few. A Jimmy Johnson gold pot of gold. They're beautiful cards. I just think that's fun. Here's a red, little Rusty Wallace. There you go. There's why I'm picking up Rusty Wallace. That's not too shabby. I'm a big fan. I was always a Rusty Wallace guy, so I do like that. We'll show all these at the end. This is 10 out of 75. 10 out of 75 there. And Carson Hussover. We got Tyler Reddick, blue. There is Chase Elliott, the groovy Chase Elliott. A Pulsar of Rusty Wallace again. Rusty Wallace happening here. William Solwich, that's his rookie card. And then Ryan Blaney, National Pride. Okay, and then a useless. I think, remember that year, there was only one product that came out that we could use those cards for. That's kind of a busted year last year. All right, we'll go to Prime next. Let's see. We're looking at, here's the second half of the Prism. We have a purple Kyle Busch. That's a free Kyle Busch. That was one of the giveaways. Rusty Wallace, silver. And how about Denny Hamlin, pot of gold. And then we have, let's keep going here. How about, we got a value collector down there. We'll put that right there. We'll get to that in a second. Matt DiMinetto. Pulsar. There is Christopher Bell, Victory Lane. And we have, let's just finish this pack. Look at that valued collector. It's sitting right in front of you right there. Got Zane Smith, red. Little Heim Time, silver Prism. And then William Byron on the groovy. But people are looking at the value collector. I'm going to grab the little United Sports Cards cover up. Ready? Good luck, everybody. Let's see what we're looking at here. We're looking at racing, of course. Sensational signatures. Ooh, wouldn't that be nice? A dual autograph. Card number 68. Anybody know which one this is? I don't remember. It is. There's Raja. Raja Caruth. Rookie year? I don't remember. Yeah, maybe. 2024. That might be his rookie. I'm gonna top load this just so you don't lose it. But if you want me to send you the code, if you're redeeming it, I could scratch that and send you the code. I'll still send you the card, but some people like the code also. A little Raja autograph. It's not too bad. All right, last packs of Prism. Is it CFT? Thank you for linking that. Here is, we got the Pulsar Christian Eckes. Matt Kenseth is a blue out of 199. And then Jesse Love, National Pride. We have John Hunter. There's a few John Hunters. Nice parallels if you're collecting those. John Hunter red. Jeb Burton, silver. And how about pot of gold, Christopher Bell. Last pack. Have a little last pack magic of Prism. We're looking at Tony B. And there's a Sheldon Creed autograph. All right, this is the Scripps. Sheldon Creed. Not too bad. If you're a Sheldon Creed person, that's exciting, but I like our Kevin Harvick autograph up there and our Sam Meyer gold autograph. And then one more Victory Lane, KK on the Victory Lane. All right, here's what I'm talking about, and then I won't mention it again. There you go. Here's the stack of base. Remember, there's only 100 base. Right there, there's the stack of base. And then there's the parallels and inserts. Okay, so like I said, I would have liked a lot more inserts. There's a good number of parallels. It's fun to search for the rainbow. There's a good number of parallels, but I would have definitely liked some more inserts in that. Okay, here we go. Here it is. Again, I enjoy Prime. Now, if anybody heard, I think it is, I want to say it's the, I forgot what they're calling it, not fourth turn or 4 turns. I think they're trying to do something like they do, Panini does with their wrestling, the 3 count, or the 3 and 2 for baseball. I think they're trying to do something like that with NASCAR also. But anybody hear what it's called? Turn 4. Like it has 2 autographs, a base and a memorabilia. If you remember, post it in chat. And I haven't read much about it, to be honest with you. Here's the no peeking pads. No peeking. Nothing on that. No peeking. All right. Our first base card is the Dinger. 41 out of 49. See, that's a nice clean card. A nice Prime card. How about some memorabilia? We have our race used, Riley Hurst. I mean, take a look. This is tires. I don't have a tires here, but we'll do sheet metal. I tend to like the Donruss card a little better. It's a little cleaner. It's a live action shot. There's tires. That's out of 99. Here's another fire suit. Here's a gold fire suit. Let's leave that right away. This one is out of 25. 15 out of 25. Get that taken care of for you. Because it's out of 25. Another memorabilia here is, oh, I like these. I do the nicknames and the names in general. That's a sheet metal one too. Okay, so we got Melon Man, Ross Chastain. I do like these. This one is numbered 20 out of 25. It's a nice series that they have. Take a look. Oh, that's going on the Wall of Fame. We had a bunch of those. I think we pulled an actual 101, I believe it was Jimmy Johnson. Okay. And now the autographs. There is first autograph on card, Todd Gilliland. That's the nice part about these 75th anniversary. On card. There we go. Todd Gilliland on card. Next autograph is Ryan Preece out of 99. I like the shadow box, the midnight shadow box. I'm gonna have to. I'll top load that. I'll top load that. It's a little thicker card. We'll get that top loaded and a little better. And one more we're looking at. Oh, how about this one? How about an out of 10 Richard Petty? Number 3 out of 10. So gold, Hall of Fame, on card autograph. That's not too bad. I'm a big Richard Petty fan. I was always, even as a kid. That's not too bad right there. Congrats. That's going on the Wall of Fame too. Well, there we go. There was our Prism. Let's go with the Select, and then we'll do the Donruss and finish up with the National Treasure. I like that Richard Petty card. It's been a while for Select. Let's just get a little taste before the 2025 Select comes out. And they need to box them a little better because they're always, those Select ones always flop all over the place. All right, what do you think so far? Halfway through the break, we had some nice ones. We had some pretty good fire. Still, Kevin Harvick is taking our fire spot. I would have maybe put that Richard Petty in there. Any thoughts? Let's do 6 and 6 here. All right, let's see what we got here. I'm having a hard time opening up these packs. We have Taylor Gray in the grandstands, Sam Meyer. How about Kevin Harvick? A Kevin Harvick maroon, 125. Our memorabilia is Kyle Busch again, a free Kyle Busch. Looks like fire suit. And then KK is the pit road. Anthony Alfredo, grandstands, Kaz. There's Tyler Ankrum. Tyler Ankrum on a Prism, the silver. And then Sam Meyer, Sights of Victory insert. All right, Kyle Larson for the pit road. Todd Gilliland and Jimmy Johnson. Here is a green 75, 35 out of 75. More Ryan Truex. That's our second nice Select Ryan Truex. And then Ross Chastain for the Infuego. We got Anthony Alfredo. We have Bill Elliott and Joey Logano. There's a tricolor, Sam Meyer. Lane Riggs Sensations. And how about a high number, Tanner Gray. This one is 224 for your high number set. We got Martin Truex, Mark Martin. There's a blue Terry Labonte. And a blue Ricky Stenhouse. The track side is a good autograph. Ricky Stenhouse put some time into his autograph. Blue is out of 99. I thought it was out of 49. Here's a blue out of 29. I'm sorry. 99, number 20 out of 99. Here's a silver Kaz. And then Greg Biffle, Josh Berry, and another Kyle Petty. A Kyle Petty parallel, red one. And how about Carson Hocevar? Sensations, and Alex Bowman. There for a trackside. I'm sorry, pit road. I keep getting those disorganized. Pit road on that. All right, let's see the second half of the select box. Remember, you'll definitely get shipping notifications. Maybe sort today. We'll see. I do have another break. Topps Chrome, if you're a baseball person, take a look at that break. I have another break coming up tonight, but I should get these sorted. Probably not this afternoon. I'll take the kids to the pool, and that's not a euphemism. I'm going to take the kids to the community pool today and have a little fun with them, and then we'll do another break tonight for baseball. Nothing Tyler Reddick. I didn't see anything big, any big ones. Hopefully we're pulling some right now. Brendan Jones, Richard Petty. There's a Lawless Allen red. And a Corey LaJoie red. And then there's Connor Mosack, the rookie card on the pit road. Kyle Larson, Connor Mosack again. Here's a white J-Mac. 74 out of 99. And then Christopher Bell and Fuego. Oh, a high number. The trackside, Carl Edwards. Carl Edwards, high number. Noah Gregson, William Byron. Tricolor, Aric Almirola. That's a free Aric Almirola. One of our giveaways. And then here's your Tyler Reddick. We were just talking about that American Pride. The insert there. More Tyler Reddick. Back-to-back Tyler Reddicks. There is the Pit Road, Tanner Gray, Carl Edwards, and how about a tie-dye Ryan Preece, high number, very rare, number 5 out of 25. Hold on, that's definitely, it's a little bowed. It's been sitting on the shelf for a while. 5 out of 25. That's a tough pull if that's in your PC. Okay. Put that right there. Very good. Congratulations. And then a Sam Meyer red. Kurt Busch, Alex Bowman, more Kurt Busch. We have Todd Gilliland. There is Austin Cindric, American Pride. Brendan Jones, Pit Road. And our last pack, KK and Tyler Reddick again. We got Justin Haley. And how about a Brad autograph? Here's a good problem to have. I need more penny sleeves. Here's Brad K. Autograph. It's the trackside auto. It's a silver, so it's not numbered. Not too bad. Not too bad. Stack that up and show those at the end. And then Richard Petty, Pit Road. And there was our second box of select. I'm enjoying that. Okay, I'm enjoying that. I haven't opened up a couple boxes of select in a while, so I do like that. Two more. Let's go with Donruss. That's what we're familiar with. That's the recent one. Only a week ago. Only a week ago this came out. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to see a few of those. I'm just going to keep doing mixers. I'm going to try to get some Donruss blasters, and then we're going to pull some slingshots like Numb Champ was saying. But do some mixers and keep going until select comes out. All right, how about 4 packs of Donruss like we've been doing? Let's see what we shall see in this one. This is still part of the case. We got plenty more boxes in the case. I think we're only halfway through the case on the Donruss. And I'll get some of those blasters. Don't worry about it. Look for that on a mixer. All right, let's get the base on camera. But we have Zane Smith is the parallel, the non-numbered parallel, the red-blue parallel. Austin Hill Optic. And how about a Dale Earnhardt? A burning rubber. A blue burning rubber. That's out of 49. And Unleashed Joey Logano. There is, the parallel is, it looks like Christian Rose, Josh Berry, silver, and Richard Petty, the E for Petty. We have the parallel of Sam Meyer, more Sam Meyer love here. Ricky Stenhouse, our second Sunny D guy. A wild card. And how about Jeff Gordon? The N for Spellbound. And here's some red coming up. Joey Logano. J-Mac. On a 199 Optic. And then Dale Unleashed. Oh, don't throw those out. Okay. Gotta keep those redemptions. Yeah, I'll send some redemptions. Just send me a message, because I'll forget if you post it in chat. But send me a direct message. I always will go through the direct messages before I pack and ship these things. So if you would like some of those, I'd be happy to do that. All right. And one memorabilia. Let's see what we got right here. We have, looks like a red Dinger out of 299. Tyler Reddick again. Just say Tyler Reddick, and he keeps showing up now. And how about there's our autograph. There's Chandler Smith. You know me, I'm an autograph snob. I do not like Chandler Smith's autograph. You got to put a little more effort into that, Chandler. If you're watching, I assume all NASCAR people watch my stream, and put a little more effort into that autograph. Because just CS does not get you on the Wall of Fame there. There's Dale. Unless you win Daytona the next 5 years in a row, then I'm putting you on the Wall of Fame. You can sign however you want. But now, not yet. Davey Allison. There's Martin Truex, Race Kings. And there's a rookie. We haven't talked to rookie yet. How about Luke Fenhaus? Rated rookie. Here comes a purple Ryan Blaney. 77 out of 99. The Optic is Christopher Bell. And a holographic, the hollow out of 199, the Kyle Larson L. Okay, the Harrison Burton parallel. Denny Hamlin on the Optic, a silver, and a Connor Zilic L. Tons of spellbounds are happening, but they're different cards. Each letter has a different picture of the driver, which is kind of nice. I would say I would have liked Optic and Donruss to have different pictures. I know what they're doing. That's their thing, but it would have been nice to have different pictures for Optic and for Donruss. Just give a little more variety here. All right, how about Ty Gibbs? We got Jeff Gordon out of 199 and Dale, E for Dale. There is Tanner Gray is the parallel. Unleashed Justin Allgaier. And another Kane Honeycutt, another rated rookie. What else we got? We got Kevin Harvick. Parallel, Sam Smith. Optic. And the spellbound is Dale, the D. Here we go. A little Heim time. Parallel, the Optic is Josh Berry, and Justin Allgaier is the insert for that stack. One more stack here, and then we'll get to the National Treasure. Let's take a look. Just finish up here. Let's get something nice here. How about a nice 1-of-1? I have not pulled. We're into our fourth case, and I have not pulled a checkered flag. 101. Maybe coming up right here. We have a green out of 99. Todd Gilliland again. Out of 99. And there is the burning rubber B.J. McLeod. I say McLeod. Christopher Bell. Austin Beers. Rated rookie. Here is Justin. Bonsignor is the parallel. Optic is Nick Sanchez. And Dale for the Race Kings. We have the parallel of Tyler Reddick again. Lawless Allen, Optic Silver. And it looks like Ryan Blaney, season highlights. All right, little last pack magic. It is a blue Nick Sanchez. Carson Kvapil, Optic. And how about another Mr. Beast? Tyler Reddick, 199 holographic. To finish off our Donruss, which I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying the Donruss because I'm a set collector, so I do like putting sets together. That's enjoyable to me. It's pretty easy to put the base set together, but I'm working on the memorabilia. Now, National Pride, I did not put any sets together for National Pride. So let's take a look at what we got. Ooh, time to get a new blade for the knife. There we go. All right. Here's pretty average. Average thickness. It's kind of your regular thicknesses. Let's look at the silver pack. We pulled one autograph for the silver packs. Oh, maybe another one right now. Go. All right, Chris Buescher. Chris Buescher. They did that on purpose. And then Cole Custer on those silver packs. And then the last box of the break, it is, let's go. Let's see what we shall see. Right. No peeking. Nothing in there. Nothing there. All right, good luck, everybody, on our National Pride, or I should say National Treasures. Sorry. All of a sudden, a little brain fart right there. I always put a National Treasure in every mixer just to get some high-end stuff. Let's start with the base. Here is Jeff Gordon. A Jeff Gordon 7 out of 10. Yeah, the stream was fine. I glitched. It would open up so many National Treasures, and I forgot the name of it. There's Jeff Gordon out of 10. Very nice card. Another base is Mike McDowell. This is 12 out of 49. For Mike McDowell. See, these bases are nice, clean. If I was going to put a set together, the problem is there's no base. They're all numbered, so it's tough to. Do you get all the same number? Does it matter? There's Mike McDowell. There's the two bases. All right, let's go with some memorabilia. Back to back Michael McDowell's. Here is the timeline. I got two colors there. What are we looking at there? We're looking at sheet metal, 93. 93 out of 99. Got two colors on the sheet metal. Oh, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Yeah, Mike McDowell's always there, it seems. We'll group those up and show them at the end. Another memorabilia of, all right, little Matt Kenseth. That's a free Matt Kenseth. That was our middle giveaway here. 17 out of 99. Two colors. 17 out of 99. Here you go. Oh, that's a little wrinkly. I'm going to have to take care of that before I send it to you. And another memorabilia. Oh, how about a dual memorabilia? We got Brad K. and we got Chris Chris Buescher. Okay, now how we handle this is the two people, we're going to go head to head in an arm wrestling match on live camera. No, I'll get the dice out. I'll get the dice out here. Okay, let's slide that back. Just keep it on camera. And we got two dice. Let's go with, okay, let's go with the same. Oh, we got blue. Okay, we got the reddish one for Brad. There's Brad's dice. And then there is Chris Buescher's dice. And let's see, who's getting Brad? Let's see if you're here now. Brad is going to these cards. These cards, are you here? And then Chris Buescher. Let's see, Chris Buescher is Taco Truck. So I'm not sure if they're here again. Daybreaks are a little oh, these are, there you go. So you got the top, blue is on the bottom. Remember, zero's low, and whatever the high number wins. Let's keep it right on camera so everybody can see. And whatever the high number wins, that's the fairest I can make it. You know, besides going to random.org. All right, good luck, everybody. The two of you, because this is only going to either one. I will point out this is 89 out of 99, so it is numbered. And again, we're creating the drama, but that's really bothering me. I don't like that penny sleeve. I will take care of it, get you a brand new one, because I do not like the wrinkly penny sleeves are no fun at all. Let's clean that up a touch. There we go. Much better. All right. Good luck. Good luck. Here we go. Remember, zero's low, 9 is high. All right, 9 to 4. Oh, can you see it? 9 to 4. So Bradley K. Let me write that down. That's going to Bradley K. Congrats on that. That's as fair as I can make it. We did have a three-way tie one time also. So congrats on that. These cards, that is yours. Back to the stack. I believe we have another memorabilia of William Byron. How about a blue out of 75? One color sheet metal. Yeah, come on. Looking like the autographs now. There's 4 left. Autograph of, all right, Parker Chase. Autograph sheet metal, or not, this is a fire suit autograph. Number 27 out of 99. All right, no offense, Parker. We could do better than that. Next autograph is Christian Robes, a rookie card. Rookie card auto. Christian Rose, 29 out of 99. On card. I do like the on card. So on card auto there. Take a look. It's a rookie card. You never know. And how about an Austin Dillon? We got the Stars and Stripes. That's a nice patch also. This is number 9 out of 13. Stars and Stripes, obviously. 9 out of 13. Kind of like that. That's a fun one. Take a look. Not too bad for an Austin Dillon card. I like it. I like it. And then one more. Last card of the break. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. It is Kyle Larson. Oh, Kyle Larson out of 25. That's a nice patch. If you're, I know there's some people might be collecting. Looks like a Hendrix. Looks like the IC part. Looks like the IC part of the patch. Some people collect the whole sheet, so if you're a Kyle Larson guy, the Kyle Larson's nice. That's a nice one. Somebody's running around. making it ready for time to go to the pool. Congrats. Kyle Larson, number 17 out of 25. Let me show these to finish off. Here's all the ones. Again, thank you for being here, everybody. We will get these sorted and shipped to you. I'm going to do all the ones that I sleeved. Let's get a little organizing on here. I didn't really get my little fire spot. Got to get that, put more stuff in it. I got hung up on the Kyle Larson card. All right, we got, just to finish off with some of the action here, here's some autographs. Taylor Gray, another Richard Petty. This is one of my favorites. I do like the Richard Petty autograph. The Sam Meyer out of 10. We had a couple out of 10. That Richard Petty was out of 10. We got Kevin Harvick, the blue auto out of 49. And this one is a very nice Stars and Stripes. Austin Dillon autograph. We'll go through the autographs first. Christian Rose rookie card autograph out of 99. Parker Chase patch auto out of 99. And the little Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson out of 25. That's a nice patch inside there. The Optic Chandler Smith autograph. The Select Brad K autograph. And how about a little Ricky the Dragon Stenhouse Jr. autograph. A blue one. Todd Gilliland on card autograph. The 75th anniversary one. Sheldon Creed. The Scripps. And how about Raja? A little mail-in. Only redemption of the break. Raja Kruth autograph. And another old school for me. Kind of like that. Rusty Wallace. Rusty Wallace, old school. A red one. Reds are out of 75. 75 are red. And then how about some of the fun numbered ones? Out of 25s, here comes some 25s. We have Ty Dillon. Michael McDowell out of 99. I'll show the Larson. Sure, give me a second here. Matt Kenseth, 99. Here's a nice base card. I'm a big fan of the base. There's Jeff Gordon, 7 out of 10. And Michael McDowell, 12 out of 49. The dual patch that Brad won for you. These cards. That one's going to you. How about a select high number tie-dye? Ryan Preece. There's Ryan Truex tie-dye also. And one of my favorite inserts of Prime, okay, the nicknames. This one's 20 out of 25. Here's another out of 25, Tony Stewart. That's a pretty exciting card. And another out of 25, we got Brennan Poole. All right, let me show that again for you, and then we're going to sign off. We'll join a raid. I think, there we go. Let's take a look. Let me pause if you want to get a picture of that. Kyle Larson, this one is 17 out of 25. That's a nice card. That's not too bad. All right, well, thank you, everybody. Hold on, let me get back to me. Thanks, everybody, for being there. Okay. Yeah. And I'll get these all sorted and shipped to you in a little bit. You should get shipping notifications by tomorrow. Hopefully, I should get them in the mail by tomorrow. Let's do